Hi everyone, this is AlphaAli. Welcome back to the channel. Hope everyone's doing okay. So today I'm doing another VOD review. This is for HiSisters. We've done HiSisters VODs I think twice before. First one was on console, this one is now on PC. And we are still on PC here. It's his gold. Basically they said they're not motivated to get masters on PC as well, which I thought was really funny. So yeah, so we're just gonna have a look once again at this kind of like, you know, their gameplay, see what else we can maybe amend and see what we can do in order to improve our gameplay. Once again, you guys can get your own VOD views, these for 5,000 channel points. I do them on my Twitch on Mondays, but I also stream on Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays too. Of course, with any VOD that I do, I always rate the skin. I hate the skin. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to any Sugar Plum lovers. Like, it's okay. Like, it looks better without the golden gun though, I will say. So if you do want to ever play with a Sugar Plum, maybe play it without the golden gun because it looks cuter. But sadly, it's not one of my personal faves. I'm sorry to anyone that really likes the skin. But anyways, so obviously we're gonna get into the VOD. They basically just said, I actually don't remember anything that happened in this game, which I mean is fair enough. We'll just see how it is. Looking at our team, we obviously are on Jungle Town, so we have to really play our cover very well. We have ourselves a Sojourn, a Soldier, a Life Weaver, and a Doomfist. All of these are actually really great together, to be fair, because obviously you can flick the beams between your Sojourn and your Soldier to be able to, what's it called, you know, like, apply pressure, and then your Life Weaver is there to pull back your Doomfist as well if needed. So, got a really good comp here today. So, just going to see what we end up doing, and I guess we'll get started with the VOD. I put Sugar Plum by accident, so I had to scroll years to pick a skin. Or were you like me, where you have, like, so many skins? I like this though. I like how you're positioned. Oh. Oh. Did we have a little bit of a ping spike? But yeah, no. Yeah, if you're the same as me, where it's like you have to scroll through like so many skins, I understand why. I was wondering, I was like, what is going on? But that's absolutely fine. We can res that. Love how you use your cover for it. I could definitely see the lag. Let's just say that. Love that. I would definitely start maybe kind of like jam myself to the cart now though, because you can still help all these guys while still like pushing, which is really great. He has his heal pad, so it's completely fine. Really nice. Nice heals. I would not rotate up here yet, just purely because a lot of the time people, what's it called? People will, like, for example, say the AlphaAli or anyone can come up to here and then just start shooting you. So wait until your team push forward a tiny bit more before you go up there. For now, you are completely fine, just kind of like hopping down here and maybe just like, you know, balancing your beam between all these guys basically. But right now you don't need to be up there. Damage boost your Doom when he goes in. You don't need to heal him when he goes in. Just damage boost him. He'll get shields and stuff as well. Nice heals. Just remember as well, if Soldier is like running away from someone, be sure that you are ready and prepared for that, rather than just because you did kind of like this hop up. Like, I feel as though you stayed a little bit too long around here. We should have definitely dropped back a little bit sooner. But I like how you drop back now, which is really great. Don't GA back into him though. Try to look for a different movement opportunity. Obviously, he dies to the arrows. Ooh, we end up kind of messing up. I feel as though we could have just gone straight for the GA here and then done a little flick over here. I thought that's what you were planning to do, but I think you end up GAing to your, like, someone else where you end up doing it. This could have literally just been a straight GA to it and then just gone a little, like over the wall, basically. Alright? I'm hoping you maybe, like, try it again in a sec. Nice. Oh, and you end up being a little bit too late to it, which is unfortunate. But anyways, keep going. Obviously, Sojourn gets pulled. Don't drop down here. Like, there is no need for you to drop down here. Life Weaver can heal your Doom, because obviously he's got that, you know, like, longer healing and stuff like that. You literally just need to play back here with your Sojourn and just play here, wait for your Soldier to respawn and stuff like that, because you dropping forward is putting you a really big risk to this Hanzo right now. So you just need to, what's called, you just need to play back, damage boost your Sojourn, and damage boost like the Soldier as he comes back, and just play back here, basically. Nice damage boost on him though as he like goes in. Really nice. That's about crouching behind the point. But I would definitely, instead of just GAing to him, just allow Doom to do his thing. Just literally just GA yourself back to someone else. I think I was sick during this game, so I was just doing weird things because I had a cough, if I remember correctly. I was just about to say, I was like, I don't know why if you were going in with your Doom here. Like, yeah, sure, it's good to, you know, to like try and help the carry off and stuff like that. But we don't need to. Like, we can just go and GA back to someone else. I think I can see it now. Like, you what's it called? Randomly like doing stuff like this, but you know what? It's fine. It's honestly, it's a vibe. But as we keep going, I would be looking to kind of... This is sending me dizzy, oh my gosh. I would definitely try pushing up your soldier a little bit here, because obviously he's looking to push forward some more. Make sure you still got your beam on him, and you play up with him. Because right now he's trying to play up top by himself, basically. That's how you call your Valk. Play cover. Oh. Oh, your poor Life Weaver. Your poor Life Weaver, like, what's it called? Just uses his platform straight up into him. Bless. Anyway, this is a team fight loss. Like, I like how you still try to help your Sojourn, but at this point, value your own life. Like, you're not gonna be able to get her out safely, so just back out yourself. Get your Doomfist out though. That's not your fault if you can't get the Sojourn out though. Not on you. See, soldier ends up getting picked off. I love how you're looking for the res, but honestly, I just let him respawn. Nice. Try and stay with him though a little bit more if you can. With like your movements and stuff like that. Obviously, it's just Torms, now Sojourn's main blue beam. Get out of that room. It's the same thing where it's like, what's it called? Try and be one step ahead as, you know, like, for example, we know this Doomfist is going to have his ultimate soon. So, you know, it's fine you playing up here, but then as soon as you know the ult's coming, like, you just need to be, like, far away so you just don't get hit by it a little bit sooner, basically. Nice heals, though, onto your state. I wouldn't have rezzed. I wouldn't have rezzed here because your Life Weaver isn't going to provide anything to the team fight here. Because... like, he's going to respawn from spawn, which is so much more safer for him. It's so much better if you just try and just play here and keep up your Torb and keep up your Doomfist right now, rather than going for this res. It's a cute res, don't get me wrong, because obviously you do end up, like, you know, baiting out the Doomfist, which is really, really nice. But it would have been so much more valuable if you stayed up and tried to probably not help your Torb, because your Torb's probably going to, like, just die. It probably would be better if you kept up your Doomfist. But if you keep on flicking damage boost and healing beam, he could definitely, like, still stay up right now, okay? So I think instead of going for the res, we should have maybe just played a little bit more with our Torb, with our Doom. We're gonna chain ourselves back to spawn, which is completely fine because we want to be safe for a sec. As we're GAing this way, by the way, try to flick your head hitbox back just so you don't end up getting like a random railgun headshot from the Sojourn and stuff like that. So maybe like, what's it called? Maybe just GA yourself back. We did the skinny res, but it flops. I need to stop. Yeah, just look at your teams. Sorry, look at your team's kind of like HP before you go in to go do anything like that. It's got Sojourn ult. I love how you're playing out here. Really nice. I like this Valk. Use your Valk to stay with the Sojourn though. Because what ends up happening is you end up using the Valk on the Doomfist is just backed off. We needed, as soon as we know this Doomfist is going to back off, we needed to keep the beam onto the Sojourn. Yeah, sure, it might not have kept her up, but we could have definitely, like, helped her. And then this res, if you, I don't know if you got res online. Oh, you nearly have it on. Obviously, if you didn't go for the res, you would have it online. We could go and res behind this, like, little piece of cover right now, which would definitely help us out a little bit more. Like how he's not covered, though. We could definitely go and res. Nice. Lovely use of cover as well with it. Just when we've been using this res, we've been very, especially like, you know, after your Sojourn dies and stuff, we're being very like, hey, I'm Valkyrie here kind of thing, you know, like playing around here. As soon as that Sojourn dies, bam, just like drop, like crouch, play under, just play underneath as much as you can, then go for the res, and once again start playing under, because as soon as you go for that res, you're going to start drawing attention to yourself. So just like, you know, play down here, play safe, because there's been a few times where you've like come up like this and you've ended up kind of, you know, nearly getting picked off by these guys. So definitely just, you know, play your cover time more in this Valk. But I like the res that you did though, especially like, you know, playing around this like piece of cover and everything. Really, really great. Nice. Obviously damage boost onto the Genji. I would definitely try to stay up onto the high ground with him because there's no need for you to drop there. Nice heals onto Doom though. Nice. It's completely fine. Try and damage boost your Genji now a little bit more. Because I feel as though you spent a little bit too much time healing your Life Weaver, but you didn't need to there. Nice J back. See, we pushed up with Genji now. This is perfectly fine. You know, you pushed up with the Genji right now. One of the things I do not like this rotation. Remember, if you're safe, stay in that space, we could maybe just, what's it called, just like literally cancel your GA and just play here, okay? There's no need for you to flick yourself all the way over to here and put yourself into like that bad scenario. We could just stay here, all right? Nice though. At this point, I'd just be kind of looking to get ready for the next team fight. Love how you're pushing forward though. Just remember, while you're pushing forward, still... Oh. Now mind you, your life weaver did not want you to be there for some reason. Okay. I do not like this positioning. I'm gonna be honest, okay? Now, I like how you're pushed up here. I would have maybe pushed the damage boost a lot more. Because remember, your Doomfist has a large health pool, as well as obviously, like, you know, you got your life weaver to help grip him out and stuff like that. So you could just literally stand in here and help the damage boost up until it starts getting critical, then you can start healing. Now, you rotate yourself up to here. The reason why I do not like this rotation is because a lot of hit scans, like for example the Cass and the Sojourn, will rotate up to here and then just start shooting you because you're just stood here, okay? It is better if you decide to rotate yourself over to here on one of these high grounds or something, because then it gives you more time, because a lot of time people are less likely to push this, you know, this high ground and then push around here. But also it gives you time to see, because normally like people like, oh, because there's someone up here. If you play here, it then gives you more time to then rotate down to like this mega pack, or like gives you more time essentially just to rotate someone else, rather than you just being stood here and then you just get flank spawn basically. So then because I knew they were not going to be there, I think. See, the issue is that like you still don't know where people are going to be there. That's the issue. Like people could still people could still come up here, like especially if it's like a late spawn and stuff like that, or they're like crouch walking and stuff. People will still come up here, okay? So unless you know for certain this position is fine, I would not stand here. I would just go over to the other high ground, okay? Unless if you are 100% certain, do not stand on this high ground. All right, keep going. Obviously, Sojourn is getting picked off, which you can't really do anything about. I would, like, as soon as this Doomfist now starts to look like he's going to come in, just GA yourself up onto this high ground, because then it allows you just to jiggle peek like this to help your life weaver out. It also means as well that you can also be ready to help this Genji blade and stuff, because right now I feel as though you're kind of like just watching your life weaver die. Remember, life weaver has 225 HP now, so you could definitely just, what's it called, like help him out by being up here, alright? Nice heals. Nice ones are playing away. Remember if we're okay, let's back this up because I don't like what we did here. Okay, so I would say play with the life weaver a little bit more here. This GA. You do not need to GA in here. You can just stay where you are. Because right now, you GAing yourself in is the reason why you get yourself a little bit muddled up and stuff like that. Right now, what's going to happen is your life weaver is going to use his dash to get away. So you do not need to, like, go to him. He's going to come to you. So you can just stand here. You can help heal him up and stuff like that. Obviously, you know where the Cass is. You know where basically everyone is now, okay? So now we can look to do a different rotation. We can either look to rotate down here behind the boxes, you know, which I think is probably going to be our best bet right now. Maybe, like, rotating off into this section here, maybe. I'm probably not. I don't like, but essentially we could definitely do a bit like some better rotation here, because I feel as though this is very much a panic Valk. Because what's happening, you obviously J yourself in, and you're like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, and you just pop Valk as soon as you get it because you're like panicked. Now, I like the Valk, but I feel as though we're doing it for the wrong reasons. We're doing it as a panic of, I don't know what to do with myself, right? Instead of just playing calm and just, you can literally, you can just stand up on this high ground up until you start getting pressured out. When you get pressured out, then you can like start what's called rotating. I'm about to try and save my team, which is good. Like, I like the Valk if you're using it to do that. But from my angle or my perspective, it looks like you're using it to panic, because you make this mess up with your GA and then you're like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, gosh. Okay. I like the Valk, do not get me wrong, like I like it. I'm going to look at it a little bit more because I was a bit judgy of it before. So obviously, trying to help Genji. So Genji dies. Nice damage response to the punch though. Same thing, I would maybe obviously start damage boosting the thing a little bit more, the Doomfist a little bit more. Probably do anything more though. Now we just need to get out. Better end up with your Bastion though, which is really, really great. I only vowed to save myself a quick play. Honestly, mood though, I will say. Anyways, keep going. Oh, so we're just waiting to push in. Love how passive you're playing right now. Like, you're still playing like really far back, waiting for the ultimate to hand out. My only thing is I would push forward here and just play in here. Remember this? I love this, by the way. This is a cute little koala takeout, by the way. How adorable. This is why I love all like the Australian maps, because they always have this little like koala. But anyways, beside the koala, in this like little like restauranty bit, you can like play in a little bit more, because obviously it like dips in and stuff like that. You need to do that in order to like push up with your Bastion. Now that's not just your Bastion's fault for overextending, but we could have definitely been able to help him a bit more rather than trying to top up our Life Weaver. Remember, Life Weaver obviously has the shield regen now, and he also has like his normal regen. A bit like Zem, where it's like you can top him up like a little bit and then just allow him just to regen the rest. We needed to be pushed up a little bit more with our Bastion here, because we played a little bit too passively. Nice, I was picking up our Genji though. Really nice. Nice trying to help out. You see how we're like in that little like cranny bit right now? That's where I want you to play the last time. Obviously can't do anything about that now. I would honestly just start backing out here. Little cheeky res. I like it. I feel as though if we're going to that res though, we need to like make sure our team's okay though, because obviously our life moves are falling because of it. It's a nice little res though. Obviously he falls. Nice little back out. Nice. We pop Val because it's a good touch, which we don't again. So overall, HiSisters, okay, I like your movement. I feel as though even like as you've like switched over to PC, your movement is still really, really great. I do like it. I feel as though it's good, okay? Your reses have been good as well from what I've seen. And your Valks have been okay, okay? I didn't really like the last one just because it felt a bit more of like a panic one, which I know you said it wasn't, but I think it was, what's it called? I think it was a tiny bit panicked, okay? My main thing with you is it's all little errors right now, right? It's either like, because there's some points where it's like you're doing like so well with like staying with like a certain person and you know you're pushing forward like really, really well, but there's other times where you just don't do that, and then it's a bit like inconsistency. I feel as though is what we need to work on. We need to be more consistent, okay? Because there's so many times where we we like do something one team fight that's really well, and then we do something that's not great on the other team fight, which is not so good. So I feel as though we need to be a little bit more consistent with how we play. I love how we're just waiting for someone to peek since we can't cross. I don't like the super jump. That should have definitely just been a slingshot across. At this point, we just need to like jump ourselves up here and just commit with the Genji. I know I tried to work on it a lot. I mess around a lot of quick play and then try not to do it in comp, but it's a lot how I play. Exactly, right? With me, right? I'm just going to rewind it because I want to have a look at this bit in a second. With me, I've played like basically entirety of comp. Like I very rarely play quick play. Just purely because I know if I play quick play, I'm just going to be absolutely horrendous in comp because I'm just going to, you know, be so relaxed like it is a quick play. I like the competitiveness and I like testing myself, which is why I play a lot of comp. I think this is kind of where your issues coming in, where, you know, obviously a lot of these like quick play habits are coming in a little bit because obviously you're like, oh, it's quick play, it is what it is kind of thing, right? Whereas it's comp, okay, yes, okay, comp isn't like all full seriousness, but at the same time, we need to be a little bit more strict with how we play when we're playing comp and stuff like that. So I think if you do want to climb, if you do want to get a little bit better, I think we need to be a little bit more strict with ourselves when we're playing comp. But honestly, it is completely up to you, obviously, because I know you said you weren't really bothering to be, you know, want to climb up that high in on PC and stuff like that, but it's completely up to you. But we'll quickly get back into what I was going to say here because I don't like this little super jump here. So we're looking to get to our Life Weaver, which we don't end up doing. So as soon as you try one time, try to get out a different way. This is a super jump I don't like because you end up super jumping yourself into LOS of these guys. Use this as a slingshot just across to here, so you're out of LOS and out of the way. And then can you see in a second where your Genji dashes up? I'm going to play this third person mode so you can see it a bit better. This part. Can you see how Genji waits for a second because he's waiting for his dash reset, and then he climbs up this wall? As he does so, I want you to be aggressive with him and enable him. Because right now, like, you don't need to heal Jungle Queen because this is Lifeweaver's job. Let Lifeweaver do this. Let Lifeweaver help these guys. And you go in aggressive with your Genji. Because if you enable your Genji and damage boost him right now, he could just rip through this Genji. He can also rip through the AlphaAli, stuff like that. So I want you to just go up here. Do a little, like, you can literally stand up here because obviously he forces people down. So as he's forcing people to go down, you can just stand up on this high ground. And then you can help him here. You can help him, like, you know, get the Zen. You can help him get the AlphaAli and stuff like that. It means that you're committing in with him. Because it feels like you very much, like, just forget about him when he goes in, right? I want you to, like, commit with him into this team fight, right? Be with him. Be with him. Or I might need to, you know, jade to another high ground and stuff like that. But I want you to commit with him a little bit more here. Because what ends up happening is you end up kind of like, oh, I've lost him. And then obviously, you know, you're like spy checking with the Sombra. If you were up and committed with him, you could then basically just avoid it, basically. We'll keep going. I like how you positioned all the way back here. Don't GA into the Sombra though. I would GA up onto a high ground, like up to here, rather than GA like into the Sombra, because what's going to you GAing into the Sombra is going to make yourself really vulnerable, basically. So I want you, as you're rotating out here, to flick yourself up and then be onto the high ground to allow yourself to give that extra bit of space, okay? Because you don't really want to challenge the Sombra, because you're most likely going to die because of it. As soon as you can, get yourself up to your Genji. Lifeweaver's fine. Because Lifeweaver's up on his platform and he's going to start self-regenning, you don't need to, like, what's it called? You don't need to be flicking yourself in to go and help him here. You literally just stay here. Stay with your Genji. You don't need to go and help him here. Oh, that's so annoying. And you wanted to go use the platform, didn't you? And the platform got destroyed. Unfortunate. You can res. You can res. Yo, dude, you could have got res off. Let me go back, because I'm going to show you when you can res. Now. Now is when you res. Because right now, Doom is very, very... What's it called? Focus on your Jungle Queen. Obviously, Bastion's being challenged by the Sim. Sim's probably going to die here, can I just say? But there's, once again, you're not going to be able to get in to go and help her right now. If you just quickly go down here with the cover of your Genji, look how, like, lovely and cover it is right now. Sorry, he's just, like, he's squished in between it. But yeah, you can, what's it called? You can literally just drop down here, get this res off as quick as you can, and then just back yourself off, like, using the Genji or the thing, okay? That was your time to res. Because it would have helped you out so much in this next, like, you know, section of the fight. It would have meant that you could have been able to keep up your Jungle Queen, and you would have been able to help follow up on the blade a little bit more. I was here to getting out because, what's it called? Obviously, we can't stay with the blade anymore, which is completely fine. But we could have definitely made a lot better work of that fight if we went for that res, okay? No. Better keep going. I don't think we're going to contest this. Yeah, we're not going to. Which is a little bit annoying. But we have this Orisa now, so I've definitely started pushing up with the Orisa. Nice. Don't push up this far though, like literally just play, I think max is these boxes. If not, just like play back, because you don't want it to be kind of like crossing in like that. Like you just want to be, you know, playing back. Nice damage response to the Genji though. Obviously we've got a Pharah now. You need to peel for your Lifeweaver here. Nice res. I really like that res. Really nice res into the platform. Nice. I love your rotations here up into these like high grounds and stuff. My only thing is that we're moving around a lot when we don't need to. Like, for example, here, we don't need to contest the Sombra. We can literally just stay up on this high ground as we are, okay? Remember, if we're safe, stay in that space, okay? Right now, you can essentially just play up on this high ground. We don't need to go contest the Sombra. The only time we need to drop is either someone tries to contest us or if our team pushes forward a little bit more. So right now, we could just literally just stay up on this high ground and just vibe, okay? We're gonna pop it back because we're a bit far away. I don't think we need it. I would maybe popped it like nowish or something. Just purely because I don't think we need it from when you did. Like, I feel as though if we were pushed up instead of trying to contest the Sombra, we could have definitely like held on to the Valve a tiny bit longer and then been a little bit more effective with it. Nice, just go for the Mega. Nice. What? So, you obviously wanted to go for the res, and then the Life Weaver just live grips you in the way of the Sombra, like, here, come and fight this Sombra with me. Okay, let's quickly rewind it, because I want to rewatch this all. So, obviously we rotate because of Farah, which is completely fine. Okay, this is fine. This is well played by you. Obviously, using our cover. We then go for the health pack, which is completely fine. Okay. At this point, we now need to look for some kind of coverage. I would maybe look to GA yourself up and above her, because then, obviously, then you can help your Life Weaver and you can go for the res very, like, nice and smoothly. Because what ends up happening is you end up obviously getting hacked, and then you just end up kind of, like, walking aimlessly kind of like towards it, which obviously is very predictable for the Sombra to be able to pick you off, compared to if you GA to your Life Weaver and then flick yourself up, maybe even like just onto the car or just something above her or like away from her, basically, to allow yourself to basically recuperate yourself for a second, and then you can go for the res. Now, it was just hilarious how he just live cripped you back like, come and help me. Which I think just really made me giggle. I like how you got the res off in the end. So obviously, you know, we need to be a little bit cautious of what's it called, of it. Nice little spy check. So as soon as, you know, we don't know that she's there, then we just leave. Nice. I'd like it if your soldier took high ground a little bit more here. You don't need to like super jump yourself up here. Like, you can literally just play back right now. If you just play back, it then allows you to have the option to GA yourself to your Life Weaver this way, because I feel as though you've tried to do it like a few times now and you look at like banging your head and stuff like that. Literally, there is no reason for you to go up right now. Just stay onto the ground, stay far back from your team just in case of fire barrage, and then it allows you to be able to GA to your Life Weaver if needed, but you can mainly just stay with your team, okay? So you end up getting hacks. You end up getting pulled, which is very, very nice. Obviously, you don't have res for a second. Just sure that you ping it before you end up doing it, just so people don't end up progressing forward. You don't want to go to Orisa here. Orisa's doing her own little thing. At this point, you actually want to, you know, help your DPS, because as you can see, your soldier's about to get hacked. And also this Farah is still like, hanging about. So actually, instead of going in to go and help the Orisa, because I feel as though we're a bit tunnel visioned and a bit kind of, what's it called? A little bit, I don't know what to do, right? Literally, in this scenario, we just need to stay back, stay with our team, help clear up the Farah, and then go and help maybe like with the Sombra and stuff like that, okay? Because obviously soldiers are getting picked off. I like how you ping how you don't have res though, but I feel as though we do need to kind of stay with our DPS a tiny bit more than what we're doing, okay? Nice position here. That could have just been a straight GA to your Genji. That's how obviously you use your movement to get back onto the health pack. That's what's trying to help Genji. Obviously, rotates the health pack. Stay with soldier now because obviously we want to try and help get rid of That's how we got the chance of care as well. Go and help your Genji. Go and help your Genji. At this point, you want to help your Genji. I saw you made the game harder, I swear. I mean, to be fair, it could use the high grounds a little bit more than what he's doing. But in this scenario, because you've destroyed the translocator, at this point, you now want to go on to whoever is, like, contesting the Sombra. And right now, this is your Genji. You, as soon as you've got rid of that translocator, go up and go and help your Genji. Damage boost him, because then it gives less chance of the Sombra being able to escape. Because, like, obviously, she will have her, like, little invisibility thing up, and she could maybe just like chuck her translocator away if this Genji doesn't end up getting the kill. You want to try and help assist this as much as you can. So as soon as you can, go up to go and help him and help try and get that kill. Then you have some really nice position here that you can just allow yourself to help the soldier and stuff like that, okay? So we just need to be, just kind of help him out a little bit more. And then if we GA'd ourselves a little bit sooner, we didn't need that, we didn't need this Valk at the end. Nice. And again, picked up by the Pharah, which is a little bit, you know, it's what it is. But yeah, I feel as though if we went to the Genji as soon as we destroyed that translocator, we would have been able to stay alive and maybe not use the Valk there, okay? We'll keep going. Obviously, just getting back to the team here. I love how you get your pistol out as well while you're getting back. It's one of my like worst habits to not get the pistol out. This needed to be a slingshot up onto here, but I'm guessing we kind of like missed it because the reason is they're gonna have EMP now, basically. I've so done it this time, which I can kind of tell with like how you're playing. We could have avoided that EMP by just, you know, having some better position in there. That's obviously, you know, backing off of our Life Weaver. Nice, we did not need a life grip there. Help your Genji here. Like, throughout this whole entire time, this Genji's had Blade and it's been like really like, you know, helping like forward people and stuff like that. And we've not enabled him whatsoever. I feel as though throughout this entire fight, we've been prioritizing our own positioning over the helping our team. Which sometimes, yes, we need to do. But there's other times where we can have good positioning while we can still enable our team. Right now, we needed to enable the Genji Blade as much as possible. So, it's fine for you, you know, to go and damage boost in. Obviously, we talked about having better position here. So you G out, which is completely fine. This should have just been a GA up to your Genji. Like, you don't need to help your Reza here. Once again, Life Weaver could do this. You need to GA up to your Genji right now. This means you just have this high ground fully free for you just to kindly use, okay? So you can sit up here on this high ground. You're with your Genji. Oh, Genji ducks under, that's fine. I can still stay here. Oh, hey, look, it's going to use Blade. And you can literally just hover about, like, about here. Yeah, oh, Pharah's going to contest me. Okay, cool. We can switch to another high ground and stuff like that. We could have avoided this entire, like, weird mess of you trying to keep yourself alive by purely just GAing to your Genji and damage boosting him, allowing him to get that Blade a little bit quicker, and then we just follow up on the Blade. But for this entire time, we didn't touch the Blade once. Like, we needed to help damage boost this. Obviously, to get pulled into the ult, which is like a little bit not the best, but Life Weaver obviously helps us out, which is really, really great. Can't do anything about that, so obviously, you know, we end up backing out to help. We need to start helping Soldier now, though, just in case we can get in, and then we don't end up winning it. So, overall, HiSisters, okay? I like your movement. I feel as though you've got movement nailed down on PC, which is really, really great, okay? My main thing with you is I feel as though our movement is actually too safe and we're playing too passive. And what I mean by that is there are times, like for example, like I've just described in that last team fight, we can have some positioning that is still safe, but we can still enable our team. And that's the first thing I want you to work on. I want you to work on being more active in team fights. As in, try to, as much as you can, still be in a team fight. So you're not like constantly backing out like you are. Because it feels like you're going in, oh, I'm taking damage, you're backing out, okay? There are so many times where you could just back out to a different spot, and it's so safe, and then you could just stay where you are. You could just stay safe where you are. Reses were good. I don't think I really had any issues with any of your reses from what I can think of. Valks, however, I feel as though Valks, a few of them we could have used a bit better, as in, like, a few of them, at least from my end, looked a bit panicked. And some of them obviously ended up good. Like, for example, the one on your defense ended up, like, quite good. But there was a few on the attack where I felt as though we didn't need it. And it was just purely because we panicked and we didn't really know what else to do, okay? Try just to calm yourself and think to yourself, do we need Valk? How many ults have we used? Because obviously we don't want to overload them with ults and stuff like that. So I think definitely try to think to yourself and think, okay, do I need to Valk here? Or kind of, like, maybe just help damage boost it out and help it out. And then we can save Valk for next team fight, okay? But yeah, my main thing to your HiSisters is literally just work on kind of being a bit more present in team fights and being more consistent is your second thing. Obviously, I talked about that earlier. I feel as though there's like certain times where you know exactly what you need to do and it's perfect. It's done so well. And there's other times where like you just do something that's like so questionable. I'm like, that's so out of character. Like, why are we doing that? Okay. It's just consistency as well. Be sure that you're playing at your best, okay? And try to be really logical with how you're playing and still keep your brain active. Like, yeah, sure, even if like, oh, I'm so done with this match and stuff like that, still keep powering through because remember, it's always like still winnable and stuff like that. But yeah, let me know if you have any more questions, HiSisters. Also, thank you so much to everyone on YouTube as well as on Twitch that have been watching this. Once again, you guys can get your own VOD reviews, leave a 5 channel points. I do them on my Twitch on Mondays, but I also stream on Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays too. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all later. Bye, everyone!